Days after the first grim discovery, rescuers continued their desperate search. Beneath the howling winds and relentless snow, they knew more bodies were out there. What they found next would deepen the nightmare and ignite decades of speculation. Several hundred meters from the tent, they uncovered 3 more hikers. Unlike the first 2, these were clothed, yet their injuries defied explanation. One had a fractured skull, another had broken ribs so severe it looked as though they'd been struck by a force beyond human strength. But there were no external wounds, no bruising, no blood, only devastating internal trauma. Experts later compared the damage to that of a high-speed car crash. Yet in this frozen wilderness, there were no cars, no weapons, no enemies. For weeks, the search dragged on, until the final 4 bodies were discovered months later, beneath 4 meters of snow. Here, the mystery grew darker. One hiker's eyes were missing. Another, horrifyingly, had no tongue. And like the others, radiation traces were found on their clothes, as if they'd been exposed to something far beyond the snowstorm's reach. Every piece of evidence raised more questions than answers. The tent, cut from the inside, bare footprints leading into the dark forest, internal injuries without visible wounds, radiation, missing eyes, missing tongue. Nothing fit any natural explanation. Some said it was an avalanche, but seasoned mountaineers rejected this theory. The slope was too shallow. Others whispered of secret Soviet military tests, experimental weapons scattering fear and death across the mountain. There were even claims of UFO sightings in the sky that night, glowing orbs casting strange lights over the snow. To this day, no one knows what truly happened. 9 young lives were lost to something unseen, something powerful enough to drive them from safety into certain death. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling, unexplainable tragedies in modern history. A story carved into the ice of the Ural Mountains, where the wind still howls. The unanswered question: what really happened on that mountain?